Howdy everybody. Welcome to the Sarasota Manatee Ecoflora Project at Marie Selby Botanical Gardens. This month we're going to be focusing on monarch butterflies and their host plants, the milkweeds, in this month's May EcoQuest, Monarchs and Milkweeds. And today I have a very special guest, Delia Smith. She is the Director of Conservation at the North American Butterfly Association. So Delia, can you tell us a little bit about monarchs and milkweeds?
Absolutely. Monarchs are known as specialists during their caterpillar stage. That means they absolutely have to have milkweed in order for their caterpillars to survive. It is the only type of plant that the caterpillars will eat. The unfortunate reality is we've lost so much milkweed, there's not enough to feed our hungry caterpillars.
Well, Delia, that's terrible news. Can you tell us a little bit more about what has caused, monarchs and their host plants, the milkweeds, to decline?
Yeah, there's absolutely a combination of factors. It includes habitat loss, the increased use of chemicals such as pesticides, and then there are parasites and diseases that are affecting the monarchs as well. Let me put some things in perspective. In the Midwest, changes in agricultural practices have led to a 68% loss of milkweed. In our overwintering sites down in Mexico, at one point we had over 1 billion monarchs every winter. Their roost covered over 18 hectares. Their populations have declined by over 90%. This past winter, the population covered only 2.1 hectares. And sadly, our scientists are saying that we need to have at least six hectares of overwintering monarchs for the species to survive.
Well, this is terrible news. Is at least our Florida population doing any better?
Not really. There's been an 80% decline in our population since 2005.
Is there anything that you and I, or just the general public, can do locally?
Absolutely. So as I mentioned, monarchs are specialists and need milkweed. At a minimum, people in our community can plant one of the native Florida milkweed species. We're fortunate here in that we have 20 different types of species that are native to the state. That means you can find the right one based on your backyard conditions, which would be things like soil and sun and what the ecosystem is. More broadly speaking, monarchs aren't the only imperiled butterfly. Here in Florida, we have more species of butterflies than any state east of the Mississippi. However, statewide, 25% of our butterflies are considered imperiled. And when you get to South Florida, that increases to 33%. Again, loss of habitat, increased use of chemicals, parasites, things that we can help control by planting the right plant for the butterflies that need them. Here we're lucky, we see a lot of different butterflies. This is one of the passion vines. Passion flowers are the species of plant that zebra heliconia, Gulf fritillary, and Julias all need. It's a beautiful plant. People can plant that in their backyard. They can plant it on their balcony and have lots of caterpillars and support the ecosystem.
Wow. So if you could give one bit of advice for people who just want to help butterflies in general, what would that be?
Plant native.
Wow, you've given us so much to think about. Thank you very much, Delia, for speaking with us today.
Oh, thank you very, very much for having me. And again, if people have any questions, take a look at nava.org and see what we can do to help our butterflies.
Yeah. Thank you again. And also, if you want to start doing monarchs and milkweed, we're also doing the City Nature Challenge. It's ending May 3rd, and we're right in the middle of it. So be sure to go out and start recording your milkweeds and all sorts of other plants and animals. The City Nature Challenge includes everything and goes until May 3rd. So start recording all the plants and animals you can anywhere for the City Nature Challenge. And for monarchs and milkweeds, be sure to be scouting and searching all over Sarasota and Manatee counties. We'll see you next month, and we hope you all participate in this month's EcoQuest, Monarchs and Milkweeds.
Bye. Thank you.